London calling YouTube, London calling everyone, and joining us once again in America we have the Bun. Oh no, we don't apparently.
Oh, yes we do. The Bun just sucks at using a microphone.
And in Germany we have Fratis.
Hello.
In Sydney, Australia we have Milan.
The gibbering anus of the cosmos welcomes you with open arms.
Always good to know. And in Sweden we have Pinge.
Okay,
okay, and tonight's topic is that there is, I don't know whether to report this as fact or speculation, but the idea that North Korea, may now be, or may be considering allowing some UK shows to be broadcast on their state-controlled television. These could include the Teletubbies, Top Gear, and Doctor Who. Now, to give some background to this, at the moment, what you're exposed to in North Korea is so controlled, and I suppose has to be so controlled, that people will bring in foreign television shows and films, even on penalty of death. You could literally say, I'll watch Doctor Who if it's the last thing I do, and it could be. It's difficult to sustain that kind of dictatorship and keep people believing what they're meant to believe. So they perhaps that this concession could perhaps be the sign of their downfall. They're giving in a bit. We're going to have to let you watch. They may cut them. They may redub them. I would say Doctor Who is a strange choice because it's full of bad governments and dictatorships. It's got false gods and people who think they're gods. And it's got a huge emphasis, I think, on the individual. And I wonder what kind of, if they let this through, and some people say this will never happen, what kind of impact, assuming it's not cut completely to shreds or so redubbed it's not even still Doctor Who. But to give an example, but what are the implications of North Korea if they are going through with this, if they actually do? So, the Bun, your thoughts?
All I can think is, well, I mean, obviously, like, Top Gear and the Teletubbies, I don't think encourage rebellion. I could be absolutely wrong, though. I don't know what subliminal messages might be shoved into the Teletubbies. For all we know, there's satanic rituals in there. I mean, that vacuum pet thing is sketchy. But, I mean, like...
There are actual satanic rituals encoded into the Teletubbies. I have actual proof, because Satan told me.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yes, well, I need to have a conference with Satan then. But I think it's going to be very interesting, especially because, like, I know from my own personal research that, like, South Korea has this wall along the border where they actually have screens up and they're playing what's considered provocative, like, K-pop videos as a form of psychological warfare. And, it's kind of just really interesting to me that of all things, especially Doctor Who, is what they're allowing. I think it's clear proof that they really don't know what the hell they're blocking and allowing in their country, because they obviously have never watched it. I'm actually just curious to see, like, which actor's name they're going to be chanting as they have Kim Jong-un's head on a, like, spike. Or if they're all going to be dressed as Teletubbies doing it. Like, I'm really open to either one, and I'm very eager to see how it plays out. Either way, Teletubbies equals rebellion.
Imagine it. Just imagine it. What if, in a couple of years, like, what if Kim Jong-un knew that this was the reason that would lead to his eventual downfall? That if he restricted Doctor Who from his country, that people would have risen up. All the murder, all the starvation, that would have been nothing. But if you take people's Doctor Who away, they will rise up and destroy this horrifying regime.
That will definitely happen if they pull the plug just before the season finale. There will be blood in the streets.
Indeed. But imagine it. Hold on, one second. It's just so like obviously they're gonna redub it, but just imagine what kind of series that I can't believe this isn't a series already on the internet of just North Korean propaganda redubbed over old Doctor Who episodes.
Indeed, and I'm still trying to process the idea that the correct manner to summon Satan is "uh-oh." But Fratis, your thoughts on this?
I think with Korea, what we've seen over the last couple of years, I mean, there was the story with the execution by dogs and stuff like that. We've seen a lot of very fake or very hard to prove stories, and there's been a lot of stories that you might want to believe, but don't seem likely. I would actually count this one to one of the stories that you might want to believe, but I just don't see it as happening. Like you already mentioned in the opening segment, is we haven't seen the cuts yet. I mean, you can cut any show in a way or redub it in a way that makes it look pro whatever the hell you want it to look pro. I mean, for all we know, they're going to redub it and cut it in a way that the Doctor is a reincarnation of Kim Jong-il or something, running around trying to save us from the evil West or something. I don't know. And speaking of the choice, I don't know. Like I said, the cuts and stuff might be interesting. I just don't see it happening, to be honest. And I don't think the North Korean population is even aware of these kinds of shows. So I don't know. I mean, they don't even have telephones. I mean, even telephones are under death penalty. So right now, I just don't see any kind of implication that there will be a rebellion anytime soon. I don't see any kind of implication that there will be any of those kind of TV shows coming out there soon. But, you know, I could always be wrong.
And, Milan, do you have anything to add?
I just envision a population of North Koreans dressed in blood-stained Doctor Who cosplay, lynching King Jong-un above the streets, and he is dressed as a Dalek. I just want this to happen now. I've gotten to the point that I'm willing to incite rebellion in North Korea by just streaming or, shipping over, episodes of Doctor Who to the people.
Can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
Would a cosplay coup be called COUPsplay?
Bravo.
I've never heard a pun get applause before.
Well, there's a first time for everything.
Aha. And Pinge.
I'm more scared about the Teletubbies. That's the baddest thing he can do. Because if we make Teletubbies and then the Korean people will look at Teletubbies, then they will rebellion. They don't want that shit on TV.
I just want to see King Jong-un just redub the entire series of Teletubbies himself.
What if instead of presenting the Teletubbies as a show for the under fives, they just try to present it as a natural, accurate depiction of life outside of North Korea?
I think the best thing is replace Doctor Who cosplay in Milan's scenario with Teletubby cosplay. Just a sea of Teletubbies. Every color you can imagine.
It's terrifying.
I foresee North Korean civil war between one side cosplaying as Daleks and the other side cosplaying as Teletubbies.
That's wonderful.
I literally just came with that image.
And on that bombshell, Milan. A good night from me, Alex, in London, and from the US, the Bum.
Good night, everybody. Be fearful of the elephant anus.
Of course, yes. And from Germany, Fratis.
Goodbye.
From Australia, Milan.
Blood will be spilt on felt of multiple colors.
And from Sweden,
Yeah,
Pinge.
good night. Teletubbies will conquer Korea.
This is surely true. Good night, Internet. Good night, everyone.